Yes. So comes this question. It is still grade 8 natural sciences. It says, materials expand and contract when their temperatures change. Complete the following statements with the appropriate term: heated or cooled. Okay? The first question says, the expansion of substances occur when they are, when they are what? When they are heated. So when materials are heated, they do expand. Then comes this one. Contraction of substances occur when they are what? When they are cold. So when substances are cold, they do contract. They reduce in size. So then comes this question. It says, give a reason why materials expand on heating. Yeah, what's the cause of this expansion when materials are heated? The cause is that when materials are heated, the particles move faster, pushing further apart. So that causes expansion. Yeah, then comes this one. It says that give a reason why materials contract on cooling. Yes, why do materials contract on cooling? The reason is that when materials are cold, the particle movement slow down. That makes the particles to come closer, leading to contraction. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, then comes this question. It says that the forces created by expansion and contraction are strong enough to damage structures. Okay. Give two cases where forces caused by expansion and contraction damage structures. Okay. What are these cases we can give? One is the cracking of rods. Two, cracking of walls. And bending of bridges is another case. These are cases where contraction and expansion cause damage to the structures. Yeah. Then comes this question, says, give any two ways to prevent damage to the structures due to expansion and contraction. What are these two ways by which we can prevent damage to the structures caused by expansion and contraction? One example is by allowing expansion gaps when the materials are being constructed. Yeah, second one is by allowing expansion joints, especially in the construction of bridges. Yeah, that is that. Thirdly, we can use materials with a little expansivity. We have to know that not all materials expand to the same extent. There are some materials known which do not expand considerably. So we might opt to use those materials during our construction. Okay. Yeah, then comes this question. It says that liquid in glass thermometer is one of the application of expansion and contraction of substances. Okay. Explain why mercury is the liquid of choice for thermometers. Yes, okay. Several liquids can be used, but the most common liquid used in a glass thermometer is mercury. And the question is, why mercury? What property does mercury has which prompts scientists to use it for thermometers? The answer to this one is one, mercury is a good conductor of heat. Mercury is a liquid metal, and as we know, all the metals are good conductors of heat. Another reason is that mercury expands very much when heated. Yeah, that is that. Yeah. Then comes this question. It says that briefly explain how the liquid in glass thermometer works. Okay. How does it work? We have to remember that this part here is a bulb. And that's the part which we normally expose to the portion whose temperature we are measuring. The bulb is thin-walled, allowing heat to enter easily. And it also serves as a reservoir of the liquid. So when heat enters the liquid, for instance, mercury, the liquid expands. In expanding, there is a small bore here. So as it expands, it rises up the column, and the column is normally calibrated with numbers, being able to measure the temperature. Yeah. So that is that. That's how the liquid in glass thermometer works. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences, with me, Richard, here. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. And I would also have to remind you that PSSB, Physical Sciences, Silver Bullet, is a channel specializing in physical sciences, grade 12, 11, and 10, and natural sciences, grade 8 and 9. We urge you to use our playlist so that you can access easily the material of your level. We believe this is the best channel ever. Trust us, you will not regret. See you then. Bye bye.